It's been about 4 months now since I released a video explaining how MAGA fascists, the MAGA cult, are using the Epstein files situation as a loyalty test to basically further and more deeply indoctrinate MAGA cultists into the following of Donald Trump and his subcults. If you haven't seen the video already, there's a link down here somewhere. This was an intentional challenge to force MAGA cultists to go along with something that challenged some of the bedrock foundational beliefs of MAGA members. And any MAGA cultist who didn't go along with the cult line on the Epstein files would be purged. But most people would go along and pass the loyalty test because they're just so deep in it now that it's a part of their identity, and it's frightening for a MAGA cultist to even imagine leaving the cult. So a lot of people left comments saying that I was totally wrong. MAGA was imploding. This was going to bring down Trump. This was going to bring down the Republican leadership. And now I feel completely vindicated in my analysis because, as we can see now, the MAGA cultists passed the loyalty test with flying colors. They don't give a shit about the Epstein files anymore. It's just not even an issue with anybody in the MAGA leadership, any of the MAGA thought leaders. I do feel like time and history has proved me correct in that analysis, but I don't feel good about it. This is not a W I wanted to have. I wish that the commenters were correct. I wish MAGA did implode over this. As we move forward, the more information that gets released, the deeper they're just going to fall into it. And I don't know what the end game of it is for MAGA cultists. I mean, how far are they willing to go to support Trump and these other Republicans that are implicated with Epstein? How far are they willing to bend their personal values and morals on this issue? I don't even want to think about, are they going to just be like, yeah, what Epstein did was fine, like it wasn't a big deal, like Trump being involved in all this stuff was no big deal? Is that the direction we're headed into? It sort of feels that way. I hope not, but you're starting to see MAGA move in the direction of that kind of apologism, and it's gross. I'm afraid we're going to see some really depraved social consciousness developing out of this. I hope I'm wrong again, but time will tell.